Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. In this episode, the party enters the cave to the sealed gate, surprised that there are no Imperials to stop them. While exploring the complex cave system, they find themselves in another bout with Gilgamesh, though he is not alone this time. So sit back and enjoy. Okay, I think I successfully did what I wanted to do, which was teaching Gao some rages. I basically did like pretty much two cycles through the enemies here, and that taught Gao indeed some very interesting rages. Let me quickly go through some interesting ones. Angry Form is, I think, something he previously had. This guy has Aqua Breath, which is pretty nice. We have Shazer, who can cast Plasma. Plasma is also a very good move, I think. Cockatrice of Stone is also interesting. Destroyer, I think, in the base game normally has the option of casting Re-Raise. But here it apparently only has Mighty Hit, which is not as good as Re-Raise, so that's something to consider. Faye is Cure, Fighter Pounds, Ghost Thunderer. I think via Rages, Gao now has also access to like all second tier spells, which is also nice. But here we also have Hillgeigers. Hillgeigers has Casual Magnitude 8, which is also very good. Imperial Soldier's Fire. Iron Fist is also interesting because that allows Gao to just use Phoenix Dance. That's also kind of crazy if you ask me. Very good to know. Leaf Bunny Synthesizer. Lopros is Fireball. Might even be better than Phoenix Dance, I don't know. I need to try all of his stuff out. Sunbath is also interesting. Sunbath is a very good party heal. Now to Lord Ink, Berserk, yeah. I think we have two. He has two rages with Berserk. This guy and Zagram. Anything else interesting here? Slime, no. Yeah, Rutra. Rutra has White Wind, also very good healing move. But I think that should be it. Templar, Fyra, Stray Cat. Oh yeah, Stray Cat. Stray Cat is usually a rage that many people like because it's a rage you can pretty much get as soon as you recruit Gao, and Stray Cat normally has some kind of move that like deals 3 times physical damage or so, but it does not have that move here. I think it's called, I don't know, something Claw or so. Cat Claw, it's Cat Claw, and instead Stray Cat here has Kitty Kick. Kitty Kick, I already did try that out because I was interested to see what Stray Cat does in this, or if it still does the same stuff. And Kitty Cat is basically like a multi-hit attack. It takes 2 times, which is interesting, but not as good as the original, I would say. Smash Leaf Dance is, I think, also a strong move from the Wyvern, but yeah, I think that's it, yeah. Also, one thing I noticed, one thing I never noticed before, because I'm not even sure if that's even the case, but are the rages here always sorted alphabetically? That's something I never realized if that's the case. But yeah, we start with A and end with Z. I never noticed that before. I'm just gonna assume that's like how it is in the base game too. Would make sense to sort them via alphabet, but I never noticed that before. Also, one thing that also never like happened to me before, when I was doing, when I was fighting the enemies here, Edgar used a Desperation attack. Edgar actually used this limit, which was a Royal Flash or so. I think Royal Flash, I think. It's called something, Royal Shock. It is Royal Shock. He used Royal Shock just like that, and it was pretty nice. First time that I saw a Desperation attack, and yeah, Edgar takes the crown. He is the king after all. Cool. Yeah, along the way I also learned some magic here. Terra has both Thunder and Thundara from Ramu. Morko learned some nice utility magic, Vanish, Poison. I can apply Vanish now. Oh, that is interesting. But he learned Cure, he learned Poison too, and I think he also learned Poisona. Edgar learned some stuff, and Go also learned some stuff, because why not? because I also don't think that I will use that much magic with Go, because if I use him, I use rages, but yeah, still could be nice. Could be nice. Okay, now we want to move on. And what I want to do some more side stuff before I move on to the next story quest. And I want to go into this forest here next to the Veld on the separated island here, because I think there's a special enemy here that you can only encounter here. It is the grenade enemy, I think. Oh, never mind, it's actually Chimera. Blizzard. Chimera Rage might also be very nice. If I get Blizzard, that would also be good, I think. Sure, you can just attack. There's something I wanted to try. Let's try, yeah, low pros. Let's try Fireball. Speaking of Fireball. Ouch, yeah. I think that was actually nice damage. The low pros might have good, like, stats also. Wind Razor, yeah. Does that even do something against the Chimera? Yeah, okay, it does. Ah, quick heal. Okay, enough, never mind. Magic MP. Seeing the Magic MP, I also did inform myself how Terra's Morph command works. Devourer. Well, at least you get different enemies here. But I was pretty certain that you can encounter grenades here. But I might be wrong. Let's try Hellrider. Just 2. Was that like even more hits than just 2, or did it just look like it? Fact is, Gao did learn some very cool rages that I can definitely use in some form or shape. I was pretty certain there are grenades here. Grenades, guys. Level ups, by the way, level ups you cannot get on the Veld because enemies there do not drop experience points, which is something I actually very enjoy, because then you have a safe space to like just learn some magic, learn rages and several stuff, without running the risk of making your party OP. That's stuff I like. Ah, come on, I don't want to fight you. Come on, go away. Thank you. Okay, I guess there are no grenades here. Never mind. Must be a different forest. Maybe I was not lucky enough. Oh yeah, that's a totally different. Haha, that's not like any. Oh yeah, that's Tamasa here. Actually, that also makes me consider something. I think we can also like encounter other enemies here on the normal plains. Let me take a look here. Yeah, encounter, please. Encounter. They always come when you don't want them, and... Okay, there we go. If you want them, they do not appear. Ankek. Ankek is also new. New enemy for this. Let's try Hillgeigers, although Ankek might be earth absorbing or so. I always want for Mok to use his Sunbath attack, because that heals me. Wind Razor. Nah, he keeps using Wind Razor. But at least it takes care of the enemies that way. Oh, Guy was weak against Wind, by the way. And Gao should have those rages now. Ankek, yeah. Magnitude 8 as well, yeah, okay. Chimera, I want to take a look at Chimera. Aqua Breath, okay, makes sense. Standard move for the Chimera. And Devourer, Shell Tackle. I guess just a strong attack or so. Okay, that's not the place where I wanted to be. Where's the map? Where's my map gone? Hello? There we go. There must be another forest here somewhere that you can only reach via the airship. Was it close to... I think it might also have been close... Maybe this one? No. I think it might have been close to Naoshi. But I'm searching a forest where you can encounter grenades. Oh, was it still close to the Welt? I'm actually not sure. This is the Welt, yeah. That's the... It was this here. Yeah, it was this one, okay, it was this forest. I went to the east, but it's actually the west, okay. Actually, let me save quickly before I die. I could also just heal, I know. You take this, nice, okay. I also want to give Catoblepas a shot again. I think I might actually be able to take him on. Melboro, oh, okay, that's certainly different. Bad Breath, though. Definitely use Fire here, he should be weak against fire. Oh yeah, Bio counter. Who had Fire? Oh, he cast that on everyone. Oh, okay, I see. I forgot who had Fire here. Airborne Wind, okay. That weird raccoon attack, by the way, is also one of his... What happened now? I think they all jumped. Can that be? I think it made it so that the characters jumped. That is wild, okay. Yeah, look at this, nice. Even multiple hits, wow, cool. That should do good. Yeah, okay, nice. Okay, that was nice, well done, Mok. Okay, we learned the Melboro Rage now. I'm just gonna assume that's gonna be, you know what? Our favorite move, Bad Breath. Melboro. Yeah, Bad Breath. That could be super good. Huh, okay, good thing I recalled that you can encounter special enemies. Yeah, I think that's also all of it. Maybe here the planes again, let's see. So this forest rest of the Welt is interesting. Stray Cats, okay. Actually, let me try this. Melboro. He's just gonna... come on. Don't just attack. I want to see Bad Breath in action. Come on, go. And the better thing is I cannot really see what it does. I don't have like a move description that I can show with Go here. Because he just uses the move, but okay. Oh, here kitty kick, by the way. Was just single target? What? Okay. Last time that hit multiple times. Oh, maybe because Go has 2 weapons. Okay, that could be it. Yeah, okay. That could be it. Yeah. Now don't. Keep pressing the wrong button. I think in a different Final Fantasy game you actually accelerate with B. I think it's just because in other Final Fantasy games on the PlayStation I use the X button, which on the Nintendo controllers is the B button. Okay, let me try Catoblepas again. If that's not working, then I'm gonna go to the next story event, which is the cavern, the sealed cavern. I definitely need to relic. I need to equip, not Black Belt, I need jewel rings. Because that renders me immune to stone, and I definitely need stone immunity here. Okay, Gao, what do you do? I think your physical attacks are still better for this. Last time Catoblepas was immune against fire, so I'm gonna assume that he is also immune against other spells. Which means you just keep your Atlas on it and use like strong physical attacks. I could also try Bad Breath and see if that does something or not. Would also be a good thing to try out, I think. Although it is a boss and an Esper too, so maybe it's just immune against all of that stuff. And what's my strongest physical rage that I have with Go? I think Hellrider might actually be the strongest physical one. And let's see if it works this time. I think the strategy here, or the route to success, really is unleash everything you have, and before Catoblepas turns itself into stone, and like try to kill it that way. Terror Gaze, yeah, that does nothing. You can do that all you want. That definitely also already boosts my, like, power in general, my power. Okay, let's try this. Do you have a special dance that I wanted to use? Actually... maybe Earth Blues? You of course use Chainsaw, and that makes sense. Morph, you cannot really... you could... wait, so you could move... you could morph, miss, of course. But you can use Drain, that should also do good damage. When Terra is morphed, her damage output is increased by 50%. Like her general damage output, and not only magic, also physical attacks. And she also takes less damage, I think, from only magical attacks. Let's see Drain. 500 something. And Gao does not use his good attacks. Rage Strike, that's new. Ouch. Dude, you cannot just... is he just killing me? Okay, never mind. That was not nice, hello. Now he turns himself into stone again. Huh. Yeah, he will out-heal me again. Why did he use Rage Strike all of a sudden? You don't have Libra by any chance. You have Stop. I'm gonna try some stuff, wait a second. Stop. Let's see. Miss. Maybe because he's stoned, I could try that again if he's not stoned. Yeah, like this. Maybe I'm onto something. Come on, Mog. Stop, yeah. Miss, never mind. Okay, can you just kill me, or is that not how we do things around here? And look at me all you want, that has no effect. Anything else I have here? Poison. I'm just gonna kill myself, that's faster than resetting. At least I hope so. NGPlus, it would be nice if we could help too. Oh, he just keeps using Terror Gaze, come on. Don't make this longer than it needs to be. Look at how much Mok is dancing, thank you. Thank you, okay. What was Rage Strike all about? Yeah, nice, thank you Esper, you killed our last hope at freeing this world from the weird Emperor. Yeah, I'm not gonna try this again. I could try Bad Breath, but I guess NGPlus is immune against those statuses. But it's certainly an interesting like fight. I need to figure out a strategy for that. You get Genji back, Slasher, Mithril is a fine, Berry, Power, yeah. What did I... Black Belt, yeah, and you get, actually you don't get Black Belt, you get an earring, because you have magic that you can use with your dances. And you get, what was it that you had? You had the Peace Ring, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Sealed Cave now. I definitely need to figure out something for NGPlus first. Also, I think that you could also do like some more stuff here, like finding some other enemies as well for more rages and stuff. But that's something I can also do later. I think I'm satisfied for now with the amount of optional stuff I did. Let's move on to here. There's also something funny I want to show you. I'm gonna put all characters out of the party except Terra. Yes, I want to change. Because if you enter the Imperial Camp with just Terra, you actually trigger a special cutscene. Like a cutscene, quote unquote, but you do trigger like a special event, like a special line. If I go into this, I know I can do this, but still, I really don't want to go there all alone. Look at this, and she just leaves. Yeah, that's funny. That's because later, when you are done with the dungeon, at the end of the dungeon, you have this like cinematic battle with Kefka, and in that battle, Terra does not participate. So you actually, in order for that scene to make sense, you need to have like a second party member, which is funny. That's why Terra does not want to go there. Okay, we stick to our party. We take those 4 with us. We could also change Mok for someone else, but I have him equipped now. I think it's actually kind of fine, so yeah. Let's go with those 4 and let's enter the cave here. This cave is interesting because we will get Atma weapon there, which is also a piece of equipment I'm looking forward to. Usually a very good weapon, but not very good in the early game. Mostly a late game weapon. But yeah, let's see. Now we get this cutscene where they tell there's actually no one here. Strange. Okay. Also, I think I want an earring on Go-To. Okay. Headband, green beret, power, yeah. Okay, nice. I think this is closed. Oh, actually not. But I cannot open these chests here, right? Oh, the door's locked, never mind. Something for later. But yeah, Imperial Camp, no one is here. Definitely not a trap or some kind of mean trick by the Empire. Whoop. And we go into this place now. Cave to sealed gate. And we get a lot of treasure chests here. Assassin's Dagger, that's nice for a lock. That's also kind of a trap, because you fight undead enemies here, and if you kill an undead enemy with instant kill attacks, you actually make it so that the enemy does get revived with full HP. Poison Fog. Ah, those guys are actually kind of strong. But I think most enemies here are actually weak against water, that's why I have chosen the water elemental stuff that I have access to. They're actually kind of strong, yeah. Oh, that heals the other guy, okay. What element is Sunbeam? Is it fire? I guess it must be fire then. Oh, El Nino, let's go. Let's see. I'm just gonna use Persona. That's okay, that takes care of 2 of them, but the other one is still Life Shaver. That like halves your HP and like heals him by that amount, yeah. That also heals Hilea. I could use Race with Terra, that would also kill the enemies. Because this guy is undead. But it's also very heavy on MP. Also good thing that Edgar did not use his instant kill attack, because that would have done exactly what I told you. It would have revived the guy with full HP. You have Persona, yeah, you're gonna be my primary healer here, so that Terra can conserve her MP for different stuff. I like Mok. Mok is definitely a character I do enjoy. Bison Ozafune is for Cyan, okay. Not anything I can equip to my current party. Provoker. Those guys. Let's stick to Chimera for now. Aqua Breath, let's go. It's good. Not impressive, but good. Missed it, okay. El Nino, yeah. Should be enough for the kill. Never mind, it did 0 damage, okay. Why is El Nino? El Nino must be not water elemental then. That is strange, okay. Blizzard is not gonna do much, right? Let's see. Nah. Okay-ish, okay-ish. Don't turn Terra into a toad. No. No, now Terra is the coolest toad around. She is a toad with sunglasses. That is actually pretty epic. Just cast it on Terra again, that would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Gao has immunity against Toad while he has a Chimera. So it might actually be a very good rage against those guys here. Okay, not the best fight, but also not the worst either. Okay, Mokulo and Libra, nice. Does even anyone have Toad here at the moment? I think you? Yeah, you have Toad, thank you. Okay, I don't need to heal Terra's blindness, she can do without. That's not Mok. Let's move on. This funny room. In this room the platforms do change and you need to like maneuver around those. I think, yeah, here. If you don't stand on the platform by they change, you take damage, obviously. Here, right? Yeah. Okay, here. And the chest, okay. We get high G Siete. Okay, encounters are still existed here. That item we just picked up is for Setzer. That changes his slot command into the guild throw command. I guess I need to use Bioblaster then. Maybe auto crossbow. I can see Edgar's not the best choice for this. Heartbreak? Oh, it sleeps. Ah, okay. Nasty. Come on, go. Please use Aqua Breath. Yeah, nice. Those guys should definitely be weak against water. Nah, Magnitude again. That's a bad counter. Ouch. Ouch. Just killed Go just like that. That's not good. Race. Okay. One more cure for Go alone. And now we just need to make it to the door. Okay. And now we are in the main section of the cave here. There is a bunch of stuff I want to do here, but I cannot really recall in which, like, order I need to do stuff here. Let's try... No, Iron Fist does heal him. Let's try Hell Rider. That's actually pretty nice damage. Try Water Harmony again. Should I cast Race? Nah, that's so expensive. I cast Cure on those guys, let's see. El Niño, let's see. Why does it deal no damage against those guys? That is weird. What element is El Niño? Silver Lance, nice. Even with the double, because he has 2 weapons equipped, I presume. Okay, thank you. Yeah, encounters here are very interesting. They are not the easiest, and they have like some tricks up their sleeves, so it is nice. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Atlas. I think he and Hell Rider is a good combination here. Like, I was expecting more of Aqua Breath. Okay, I should have gone the other path. You also encounter a ninja here, which is a strong enemy. Let's try Wind Rhapsody. I think Sunbeam against those guys is fine. Wind Razor, nice. That is actually fine, yeah. Bio's nasty. Ouch. Against everyone, yeah, slow him, that serves him right. Drain, Those Draculadies are actually from Fantasy IV, by the way. I think they are also equally annoying with their drain. Nice critical mock. Go learn to Rasp might be the last thing he needs to learn from his Esper. He has Marine. No, he still can learn Drain. Okay. Healing. And treasure chest. What is this? High Ether. High Ether is also nice. Yeah, I take that one. Zombie Dragon and Outcast again. Dark Requiem. Desert Lullaby. Let's try Desert Lullaby. Sandstorm. Let's go. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Those guys with their Life Shaver that's so annoying. Because that guy survives now, yeah. Okay, Zombie Drain should be dead. Never mind. Is stronger than I anticipated. The fact that Mok can always do his dance now is so good. And is not in a berserk state after that. That's so great. Landslide. I think that does nothing against the Outcast because they fly. Yep. Ah, nice. The Outcast enemies are always annoying. Look at this. Double Life Shaver. Life Shaver can never kill, it just drains half HP. Never mind, I think it does more than I think it does. Miss, come on. Go, kill him. I mean, he's already dead, but you know what I mean. Thank you. You also do get good experience here. Just mentioning. Okay, let's move further into the cave. That bridge is something we want to activate. Oh, not those guys again. What was that? Something with a frog. Meat frog. Let's try Melboro. Let's see if I can like make them suffer from certain statuses. It's a nice heal, thank you. Come on, drill the woman. Rain, of course. Vampire Kiss, is that confusion? No, oh, it is zombification. It's terrible. Those guys with the bio, thank you. Bad breath against the party now, let's see. Now against those enemies, yeah, okay. Also did it rush? Is it just a single target? What is that? Weird. Don't kill Edgar. Okay, thank you. Yeah, good thing I brought holy waters. Because that means I can get a go back. I'm fairly certain zombie also persists after battle. It should mean he is still, yeah, zombie fight. Holy water. Zombie is a very nasty status. Especially in the earlier Final Fantasy games. Also, Edgar still has everything. No, Maka has actually everything that you don't want to have. He's blind, but he's also not really gonna physical attack, I think. I was gonna say something blocking my path, but no. Wind Rhapsody is okay. Let's focus one. Come on, not Sunbath, come on. You know what? I think by this point you can also already have Osmos, which makes using Race here much better. Because I really recall using a lot of Race here. But I cannot imagine doing that if my MP would be pretty low, so I guess it has to be the case that you can normally get like Osmos earlier. I think it's actually the Esper I wanted to buy, like one of the Espers I can buy at this point. Or was it Marduin? I'm not sure. Like one of the Espers we should have by this point normally teaches you Osmos, which is a very nice skill to have, especially for magic casters, of course. Did that also just... Come on, did that also just put me to zombie? He's drilling himself, wow. Okay, nice. Nice move, Edgar. Wind Razor, no, that's what I need. Getting levels along the way. Yeah, use holy water. And obligatory healing again. Okay, there must be some switches. Yeah, that one, for example. Distant sound. I think that's the bridge. Oh yeah, those bridges over there. Means I can get the treasure chest. Nice one. Should be enough to kill that guy. Yeah, good, very good. Sunbath is nice because it keeps my HP up, but I really would prefer some attacking. Also noticeable that it heals characters on both sides. Also not to be underestimated. I think Zombie Dragon is weak against fire, which means Edgar and Terra, who have both the Fire Tongue equipped, deal huge damage against that guy. I think Mok is finished with his learning now. Kate Sith. We can still use Learn Toad, never mind. How is Terra doing? Almost learned Blizzara, nice. Siren is okay, mute. And Marduin, okay. Still a couple of fights and then we can have all of that. Amulet, yeah. I should equip it, right? Okay, instead of the peace ring, you get an amulet now. You also get an amulet. Just because I don't like the zombie effect here. Didn't I just have another amulet? Never mind. Okay, never mind. Did I never buy one? I wanted to buy one, but I never did. Now we have all of those switches here. I think one of those is the one that triggers the ninja. Let's try Fyra. Oh yeah. Oh, the second one missed, come on. Ectoplasm net? What is ectoplasm net? Also, why does everything... Dude. Why does everything zombify you here? No, it was actually instant kill, never mind. Oh, we're gonna jump again, I see. Ah, cast by all you want. Cannot touch me while I'm in the air. I have the high ground. It'll definitely be enough to kill those guys. I was gonna say anytime. It is super good actually. Almost right item. Phoenix down. Okay, topped off again. And let's see, what do we have here? Okay, that's the secret passage. It's actually a save point, nice. You also do get a tent. Can I decline the offer? I think I cannot. At least I get my MP back that way. You also get a nice safety save. That's the ninja now, yeah. For whatever reason, there's this weird ninja dude here. We get a preemptive strike from the... Wow. Just get a preemptive strike against the ninja, yeah, sure. Quick before I can do something. That guy is capable of doing very nasty stuff. He can use he can actually use shadows like items. Okay, never mind. We disabled him. Good. No. Beneath the big stair. I think that's... Is that here? Oh, no. I think that's a different location, what he means. Drill. If Edgar uses his skill attack, then I think that's not good for against the... I'll be doing this again, never mind. Yeah, it means let's wait a little bit. They will come sweeping down at some point. Any moment. Is they... Oh, come on. Are they just gonna kill everyone now? I hope not. And that's so bad. Okay, she should be dead, yeah. How long do you spend in the air with jump in this? Holy. Look at this. Oh, you can still use drill, nice. Wow, that's good timing, Edgar. Was it because of that? Because he also had, like, drill in his queue? That's the case, that's super interesting. Because then you could, like, manipulate how long you stay in the air. I think, looking at Jump so far, Jump is actually kind of interesting in this. Oh, full house here. Oh no, Ah, come on, you could also just use your good attacks, dude. Now Fyra is bad because... I was gonna say Fyra so fast? No. Fyra cures the outcast. Also, I did look up, by the way, I did look up Mock's dances a little bit. Informed myself about how they work and stuff. And basically, each dance is like 4 different moves. And that means that like each move has like a certain certain odds to be chosen when Mock dances. Look at the wow damage. Nice fire. Okay, Sunbath again, that's actually fine, and that makes me conserve some MP because I don't need to use Cure. That guy is also dead. Nice. Yeah, and characters learn stuff. Okay, you learned all the essential attack magics. That's good. You also done with Siren? Yeah. I guess that means you can learn Unicorn, I guess. Marduin is still underway, right? 94. And Kate Sith is also not... No, 68. Okay, what do I want to give Terra? I think Phantom is actually fine. Siren would also be interesting, because Mutant Sleep could prove to be very valuable. I think we go for Poison and Stop and stuff. That's the big staircase, the ninja. Oh no. Yeah, okay, I should have figured. Oh, it's you. Not you again. You bested me back in Zozo, but only cause you got lucky. It won't happen again this time. Prepare to fall before my warrior training. It's fighting time! I hope that doesn't mean it's morphin time. I don't have lock, I hope that's not bad. Aqua Slash. Ouch. Okay, let's see. Can I use Bad Breath? Let's try it. Flash Rain? That's him, yeah, okay. Ouch. Definitely gonna morph. He blinded all of my party members. Okay, Bad Breath. Let's see if it does something important. I cannot see. Definitely gonna use the full extent of Terra's magic here. Now it makes sense that there's a save point. 1000 damage, nice. You keep using Bad Breath and I do not know if it does anything. It deals damage at least. Wind Racer, I wanted to have the heal, but okay. Like I said, it's random. I need to spend some time in Cure. He counters every move now, right? And Flash Rain, oh no. I think I might have lost this. Oh, interesting. Ghost is immune against Flash Rain when he has Malboro, okay. Bad Breath, Malboro was definitely a bad choice, I think. The question, can we revive Mock? I need to waste Terra's turns here, that's so annoying. Okay. No, not Edgar. Oh, come on. I hope I get Sunbath. I hope so. Be pretty neat. We get Wind Razor again, okay. I think Sunbath is actually quite high in the probability list. I think it's the move that he can use like the second most times. He's coming close. What is happening now? Enkidu, oh no. Okay, I see what the gimmick of this fight is. Oh no. I think I want to take care of Enkidu first. First aid, I think he's gonna heal him. And Terra reverted, yeah. And there we go, White Wind, yeah. 6,500, okay. Now this is bad. Wind Razor again, yeah, I think I cannot win this. I need Terra Seeding now. Never mind, goodbye Mog. Dookie dookie doggy dookie dookie. The problem is Go stuck in like weird stuff doing land. Might be able to revive him. Never mind Flash Rain. Oh, that even kills Edgar Ripple. What is that? Ooh. Status effects have changed. Hey. I doubt I can do this with just Terra and Go. Yep, goodbye and Flash. Guys also have so heavy annoying moves. You kill me, I take my fate. I accept my fate. Why do you still live? Come on. Nice, thank you, Terra. Ah, okay. Yeah, don't underestimate Gilgamesh. Don't do that. I bet Breath is a stupid choice. Like, statuses in Final Fantasy VI are weird because you cannot tell whether or not the enemy actually has them or not. And now I need to fight the ninja again. Preemptive? We get preemptive and we even pins him. Wow. Never mind. Yeah, just one-shot him. Nice go. I think he also learns his rage, I think. Let's see. Go. Ninja might be interesting. Ninja. Leaf Dance. Okay, I think I still want to go for... Lobpros might also be. Wait, what am I looking? Here, Atlas and Genji. I think it's better to go for Hellrider because like both of his attacks like are physical. Yeah, Gilgamesh, I should have thought so because this cave does not have a boss fight or anything. I wonder how many fights we have with Gilgamesh in total. You go for Hellrider now. You morph. Use tools. Does morph also increase the damage of my Espers? The problem also is I'm relying a lot of physical attacks and he blinds me. It's also not particularly good. Wind Razor, I try to work too much with Shans here. I should just have like some like real healing going up instead of relying on Sunbath. Ouch. Pyra, yes. Oh, that hurts so much. Yeah, also does not... Okay, I cannot use like attacking with Terra. I need to like have healing ready. Maybe I could also go with the healing Rage with Go. And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work, guys. Dip, 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 dip. Revert, come on. Cannot be so hard to kill me, Gilgamesh. I think at this stage I really would like a different character other than Edgar. Okay, thank you. Dup, dup, dup. Yeah, I did not save that I defeated the ninja, dude. Come on. I should have saved that. This time we don't even get like a special like attack here. Gilgamesh is strong. Gilgamesh is really strong. Miss, come on. Guy has much evade. I should not just like physically attack. And yet I do. Enough? Yeah, okay, thank you. Blah 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 blah. Okay, thank you for dying. Relics. Do I have anything? I don't have silver speckles, right? But I do have something which reduces water damage. I think that's something I need. What is it that reduces water damage? Peace ring? No. Fire? No, no, no. Ice? Not quite. Although Flash Ray might also be Thunder Elemental. It's Earring, okay. Relics. Okay, then I'm gonna assume that it is not, it can't be, you know what element then? It must be Thunder Element then. But why is the Melboro not affected by it? Huh. I think I go for full Jewel Rings here and try that. Actually, I don't need... I can just use Cure. And save. Don't forget to save. I'm not sure which elemental Flash Rain is, but Flash Rain is something I want to reduce the damage of. I think it's Thunder Elemental, so Jewel Rings might be a good choice here. Ah yeah, good old Gilgamesh. But I like that he has no pushover. I do enjoy that. I think Wind Rapidity is something I still want because that at least has the chance of like making all of my characters jump. You know when I one-framed launcher? Ouch. Also, didn't I just say I wanted to use like a healing rage for Go? I guess that plan is forgotten now. Don't use magic. I think your magic is not strong enough. Haste, wait a second. I have buffs, I should use buffs. I should especially buff Go with haste and stuff. Aqua Slash. Isn't that a move from Final Fantasy XIII? I think it's a move from Final Fantasy XIII. Is it? Or is it called Aqua Strike? Water Strike, I think. Not Water Slash. Definitely also Haste Go. Haste is the one, like Go is the one that needs the most. The most turns here, because he is kind of random, and the best stuff is not always like coming out. Actually, I have time to morph now. Where are your strong moves, Gilgamesh? You don't use your strong moves anymore for whatever reason. Ouch. Yeah, Silver Lance, let's go. Nice. Sunbath, perfect. I get good RNG right now. Haste, also one for Mock here, because maybe I can get lucky with the Sunbath dance. I think it's almost time for Enkidu to make an entrance again. I hope so. Yeah, he comes closer, yep. Is he weak to fire? I'm actually not sure. A turtle beneath the stairs gave me some trouble. What? Like, remember when Enkidu was like Gilgamesh's partner? I mean, Enkidu like in some form or shape also still appears, but I don't know. He is less frequent than he used to be, I think, especially in Gilgamesh's later appearances, which also makes sense because Enkidu never followed him into the void. But hey, nice, another Sunbath, perfect. Okay, Terra can fire one more fire. Fire. We keep getting Sunbaths now, wow, okay, thank you. And we do not get, like, Flash Rain anymore. That is so weird. Why is that no longer the case? Okay, that deterred. Oh, we slowed him? Nice, I think we slowed him. Yeah, you use Cure on all party members? Sunbath again, wow. Like, something is weird with the RNG right now, probably. Like, I might be in a good RNG, like, spot right now. How was it in this game again? Do statuses last indefinitely? Because haste is still applied. Oh, Flash, Of course you need to Flash Rain, there we go. I think I do take less damage. I think I do. Okay, Wind Razor, I hope that doesn't heal Enkidu. Okay, nice. missed it, of course. I need to cure Edgar's blindness. I could also cast haste on him. Would probably also not be a wrong move. Okay, that just was a good timing. Fyra should still deal good damage at least. Yeah, nice, okay. Give me die drops. And those guys are still pretty strong though. They have very high HP and stuff. Wind Razor. You know, though, the times where you actually would do good using Sunbath, you don't use it. Okay, firing off Cure. Come on, go, why are you missing? There we go, Sunbath, perfect, thank you. I also noticed that his dances have very low charge, which is very good. And go, could you please also go for Enkidu? Enkidu is more of a problem here, I think. Goku. Is he dead? I think he might. Yeah, I think otherwise Edgar would not have went for Gilgamesh. Can we slow him? Nope. Double no. I get the impression that Gao is also blind, but I cannot see it. Because he misses quite a lot. Maybe that's also just a Gilgamesh thing. Flash Rain, oh no. Slow, still not working, nope. But we got the double hit, nice. And we get another Wow, I'm really lucky this time around. Edgar's blinded again, let's go for it anyways. Who knows, maybe I'm lucky. Nope. But Sivalance again. It would just be nice if you could hit. Oh, you don't have MP anymore. Oh, Airborne Wind Snow. Okay. Let's see what happens. I hope. Can you? I think you can still miss with jump. I think that's possible. So that was actually maybe not the best. Never mind. Good. But all of my characters get countered now. Edgar once again takes more time than the others, which is weird. Like, what's wrong with Edgar? He's still in the air. Okay, we go for it again, nice. Like, normally Gilgamesh is the one that uses jump. Wait. I recognize you. What? Aren't you that good? Ah! No, wait a second, never mind. I was gonna say, he acknowledges terror from Dissidia, but no. Oh man. You guys are her friends? Some odd men hired me. Odd men? To guard you in that build? Oh, okay, I see. Har har har. My bad. Well, see ya. Okay, yeah, that's Gilgamesh for you. Nice. Thanks, I guess. Good, Enkidu just there, Gilgamesh? Yeah, I'm Gilgamesh. If you're gonna run away, at least tell me first. Really nice. And that's why we like Gilgamesh. At heart, he is a very good guy. Cool. Nice. Let's get back to the safe zone. Safe zone. But this guy's getting in my way. I actually want to flee. Oh, just let me go. I don't want to fight you guys. I especially don't want to lose against you guys now. Guys, please run. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to go back healing and saving. And that was a rough fight. That was actually a good fight again. The Gilgamesh fights so far do not disappoint. All three of them were pretty nice, in my opinion. But yeah, end safety save, and then it's time to continue to explore this cave. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.